Ignitions, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos. If you guys are returning subscribers, what's good, fam? Thank you guys for the continuous support and welcome to another video. So guys, we have a Euphoria inspired look. Yes! So as of February 4th, I am all caught up. Last night I binge watched all 3 episodes and I'm like, ugh, I have to do a look. I have to. So I've been seeing, as far as the makeup is concerned on Euphoria, it's been very skin-like makeup, so it's been very sheer kind of coverage. As far as the eyes, it's been a lot of like graphic eyeliner, a lot of like glitter, and a lot of rhinestones. So I said, why not bring all 3 in one tutorial? Because you know I got y'all. So in today's video, guys, we are creating this beautiful look. So I went ahead and just did a graphic eyeliner, and what I did was I actually stopped it or disconnected here, and then I did almost like a halo eye, and then what I did was I put glitter and then I put rhinestones on top of it just to give it, you know, a kind of Euphoria vibe. And I'm obsessed, y'all. I truly am obsessed. I'm loving this look. So let's get right into our featured palette in today's video. So I will be working with Cali Collections in today's video. Guys, I just want to start off this video by saying thank you to Brittany and team. Thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity to review your palettes, and thank you for the unconditional support. I love you guys. You guys are considered family, and thank you again unconditionally. So let's jump right into the beautiful palette. So let's get into the beautiful owl palette. Just like the tiger palette, the actual packaging is stunning. So here we have the beautiful owl and then the actual company's label here, and talk about the color story. So let me just move back because I don't want it to wash you out. So this is the beautiful color story in the palette. So unlike the actual tiger palette, this one has more of a fun kind of vibe, like a very creative fantasy kind of vibe, and that's exactly what I was going for. So the actual textures in the palette, so we have some shimmers, we have some mattes, we have a glitter, we have a concealer or an eyeshadow base, and then we do have this beautiful like jelly kind of eyeshadow, and this is what inspired today's look, which really makes me excited to talk about, guys. Alright guys, before we jump right into the tutorial portion of this video, I want to go ahead and spread some light on Cali Collections. So Cali Collections is currently rebranding their company, and they are having a rebranding launch on March 16th at 5 p.m. As well as they're going to be a billboard launch as well, which is huge. So go ahead and follow them for your weekly updates on the launch. Her company is all about inclusivity, and I love that. Shout outs to Cali Collections. I'm so excited to be a part of this journey with you guys, and again, unconditional support. I love you guys, so don't forget to go check them out, guys. If you guys are enjoying my content, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the Ignitions family. Don't forget to spread the word on your new favorite influencer, and yeah, without further ado, guys, you guys already know. Enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one. Later, y'all. What's up, y'all? Jumping right into voiceover. I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I worked really hard to bring a euphoric moment, you know, light and dark to you guys. So don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up for the intro, as well as don't forget to share my video. Alright guys, let's jump right into the eye portion of this video. So we are going to be using my favorite eyeshadow base. This is the P.Louise eyeshadow base in Rumar number 2. If you guys are new here, hello and welcome. This is my favorite eyeshadow base, and definitely one for the collection. Alright guys, so let's jump right into our featured eyeshadow palette. So I am partnering up again with Cali Collection. Shout outs to Brittany and team. What's up, y'all? So jumping right into the beautiful owl palette, I am going to take that pinky brown. It definitely looks like a warmer brown, but on the skin it was a little bit more pinky, which was stunning. I was here for it, definitely. You know, anything with a pink background I'm here for. So I just put that in my crease just to add a little bit of depth and dimension, and then I am going to go into the nude shade and just put that on my eyelid to just brighten up everything and just clean it up. Alright, so jumping right into that aubergine color, this is pretty much the star of the eye, if that makes sense. So I am gonna be doing a graphic eyeliner. I know it just seems like I love doing graphic eyeliners with Cali Collections palettes, but there's a very specific shade that really inspired this look, so we'll talk about that later in the video. But as right now, we are really focusing on our graphic eyeliner. Again, makeup is about having fun, so guys, just have fun with it. You know, take your time, slow down, and create. Believe in the process, and everything will come out magic. So again, I am taking a flat brush and I'm just creating that initial shape. And don't worry about any cleanup, guys. We will clean up as we go. For the inner portion, I did take a fluffy brush, but it was a little too big, so I did switch over to a pencil brush. Now, the pencil brush did its thing, y'all. So I'm taking the pencil brush with no extra product, and I'm softly blending the shadows. And literally, it took nothing to blend these shadows out. So again, shout outs to Cali Collections. Y'all did that when it came to like the press of these shadows. They're so pigmented and buttery, and I truly love playing with them. So love that for us. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the palette, there is this, I don't know if this is an eyeshadow base or a concealer. I wound up using it as a concealer, and it did get the job done. It is a thinner consistency. It's not like the P.Louise base, but it did get the job done, as you guys can see. So I just cleaned up the inner portion of the graphic eyeliner just to make sure that everything is cohesive and nice and clean. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the Owl palette, I am going in with that yellow. So this yellow was really pretty, but it was very subdued. I really needed to build it to get like that vibrancy, but it was still buttery and very like pigmented. It's just that if you wanted, you know guys, I'm very dramatic, so I want the colors to stand out. So you definitely have to do at least 2 layers to get the color to build up the way I have it. Alright guys, I don't know if, oh yes I did. So going back into the palette, we did use like that sandy shade, which had a nice little satin moment. And then we are going to go into a glitter. I did want to get a pink glow in the center of my eye. I thought that this was going to be more intense than it was, but it wasn't. But anyway, who doesn't love glitter? And this is a Euphoria moment, so why not? And a lot of the times in the show, I just see a lot of glistening and like shine, so I definitely wanted to add that aspect to this look. So I am taking a MAC Reflex glitter in the pink and transparent pink, and again, it's gorgeous. As you guys can see in the center of my eyelid, it's just giving a nice soft glow. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the Owl palette, guys, this is the shadow that started it all. It is like a jelly shadow and it has stars and hearts in it, and when I saw this shade, I knew I had to do a Euphoria look. So this shade is very weird though, and I thought it was going to be a lot shinier than it was, but nonetheless, it was a very beautiful shadow and I was definitely here for it. So I just focused all of that right in the center of the eye. I didn't pick up a lot. I picked up like a little at a time. So because on the first eye I did too much and it just started looking a little like wonky, but I made it work. So jumping right into our stones, I am going to go ahead and do a rhinestone moment, and I'm just focusing that right in the center where I did apply that jelly shadow. And yeah, we're getting that halo, you know, fantasy eye going. Alright guys, so going right back into the Owl palette, we're going to go back into that aubergine color, and we are going to now intensify everything. We want everything to stand out, but we want everything to look nice and clean and sharp. So I am going to go back into that flat brush and just really outline again. And then guys, this is what is going to make the look. So if you guys are not really good with like graphic eyeliners, what I highly suggest is going and to Amazon or any kind of beauty store and getting like a lip gloss applicators and taking a little bit of your Marcel water just to correct, and this is going to be the easiest way for cleanup. Trust me, thank me later. Alright guys, so jumping right into the Made by Mitchell white eyeliner. I believe this one was called Milk. You guys know I'm not like a fan of these liners only because they're super streaky, but again, they do get the job done. They're not a bad product, it's just I worked with better liners. So we're gonna just take this right on the outer part of the eye, and again, don't worry about being perfect. We'll clean up as we go. So I am taking this on the outer part of that graphic eyeliner, and then I'm taking it right in the inner part, so it almost makes the eye look like it has 2 liners or almost 3 liners. So I was definitely here for this. Again, just really trying to go with that euphoric kind of look, because there's a lot of graphic eyeliner in the show, as well as stones and just dreaminess, you know. So I am gonna go ahead and just put 3 more rhinestones right at the end of that wing, so you know everything just looks overly cohesive. And let me tell you guys, like, I'm obsessed with these stones now. Like, lately I've been just picking them up, and I'm like, I want to throw stones everywhere. If you guys haven't seen my Valentine's Day look, I will link it right here so you guys can see that I also used a lot of rhinestones. I know, it's just a rhinestone kind of moment. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and my brows off of camera, and voila. Who else is a fan of Sour Pouches? Sound off in the comments. I love Sour Pouches, if you guys didn't know. I'm like low-key obsessed. I really don't talk about my sugar habits, but y'all, I love Sour Pouches. It's one of the best things out there, okay? Who fucks with that? Alright guys, so jumping right back to the eyes, we are going to be using a MAC Fascinating eyeliner. That's the white eyeliner, and I'm just putting that right in my waterline, and then we're just gonna give the eyes a little break, and we're gonna move on to skin. So let's jump right into complexion, y'all. Y'all already know we are going to be using our Pixi Vitamin priming oil. Y'all know this is my jam. Stop playing. And then I am gonna go take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter hydrating primer, and I am going to use this one on top of the oil, just to get that extra slip on the skin and that extra hydration. Alright guys, you guys know I cannot do any kind of complexion without my color corrector. I'm sorry, I'm that girl. So I'm going to go ahead and put the color corrector anywhere I have discoloration, which is usually under my eyes, around my nasolabial folds, as well as there is a hole right in the center of my forehead that I like to color correct as well. Alright guys, so jumping right into foundation, we are using the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This is my jam. If you guys haven't seen my review, I'll link it down below as well as on the screen. Don't forget to go check that out. This foundation is amazing. I have yet to put this down. I probably have worn this about 8 times. It's crazy. I had to come off of voiceover real quick. Y'all, do y'all see the skin? Ooh, luscious, bouncy. Ooh, smooth. Sorry, I just had to just let y'all know that this foundation is the shit. Like, go copy one, stop playing. I'm just over here trying to put you guys on. The foundation is lit. Alright guys, so moving on to an oldie but goodie, we are going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Function Concealer. Love this concealer. This concealer has been in my collection for over 2 years, and it's funny because I'm running out now, and I'm definitely going to replace it because this concealer is lit, okay? It's just, just heaven. Alright guys, so moving on to my favorite setting powder, I am going to be using the Huda Beauty Baking Powder in Pound Cake. I am using this with a powder puff, not a wet sponge, a powder puff. I find that this is the best method or application for me. It just smooths everything out beautifully. Alright guys, going into setting the rest of the complexion, I am using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, and I'm just going to take that to set our foundation and get a nice smooth finish. So we are now going to cream highlight. I am going to be using my favorite MAC cream color base in Hush, and this is not discontinued, guys, so I'm so happy to report. So yeah, moving on to bronzer, we are going to be using the Made by Mitchell cream bronzer in Caramel Chisel. I'm going to put that everywhere we want to add dimension. And I am going to go take the same brush that I use my foundation with and just really push that into the skin and get an effortless blend. Y'all, I love this bronzer. Like, it is so good. And it's sad that they don't sell him out in the States, but I'm definitely about to place an order to get another backup of this because this is lit. Alright guys, so I'm just going to do a little bit of chiseling of the cheek. I did want my cheekbones to be a little bit more structured, so I did do a little bit of a cleanup. Alright guys, so now going on to the fantasy, dreamy, glowy cheeks. We are going to be jumping right into the Natasha Denona Love Cheek palette, y'all. This palette is amazing. I truly love Natasha Denona's cheek palettes. I have 2 of them, and I can tell you guys I vouch for both of the palettes that I have. They are a splurge, but y'all, this is one of those products that harmoniously work together with each other. Even though there's like a glitter shade in here that is super intense, everything just marinates into the skin and never looks overly done. So shout outs to Natasha Denona. Like, this product is lit, and I'm just putting y'all on. You don't have to purchase it, but if you guys have your extra coins, those palettes, the facial cheek palettes, are amazing. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the glitter shade, and yes, we are about to beam to the gods, but look at how gorgeous. And again, it never looks like it's overly done, so highly recommend. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the Owl palette, we are going to go ahead and finish up the eye. So I am going to go ahead and take a flat brush and start working on the bottom lash line. So I'm just pushing this really close into the bottom lash line. You guys can make this as messy or as neat as you guys want. It's a Euphoria look, so Euphoria is very much, you know, do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So after, I am going to take a little bit of that yellow shade, y'all, and I am going to just buff it on the bottom. You know, I love that like hazy kind of cloudy look around it, and I kind of this was giving me a whole mood. Okay, stop playing with me. And then I just dragged out that aubergine liner and gave me almost like a little cat eye flick. And then we are going back in with the Made by Mitchell liquid eyeliner, and I am almost going to create this cat eye flick as well in the front, just outlining that aubergine shade to again work harmoniously with the eye look. Alright, so jumping right into mascara, guys. I don't think I have bottom lashes. People say I do, I really don't. So I wanted to try this. I saw my boo Tatanisha doing, she uses this mascara, and I have it in my collection. It's been a while, so I was like, let me try it. And I was here for it. I don't have a lot of bottom lashes, so that's why I don't put bottom lash mascara on, but it was giving me a whole vibe. Alright guys, so moving on to lips. We are going to be using the Pillow Talk 2 liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and I am gonna, you know, overdraw my lips. And obviously my lips are super dry here. Please put on a little bit of chapstick before you go ahead and put on, you know, a lip liner, because you don't want to be tugging like I was. I look crazy. Alright guys, so I just wanted to lighten up the center, so I did use a little bit of my P.Louise right in the center just to lighten it up. And then I just went in with a little bit of my Fenty gloss. This one is in Fussy Heat. You guys know how much I love my Fenty glosses. They are everything. And then to finish off the look, guys, we are going to just set our face. We are going to be using the Morphe Continuous setting spray. And yeah, if you guys stood to the end, thank you guys so much for the continuous support. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I put a lot into this video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Sound off down below if you guys did. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and you guys already know I'll catch you in the next one. Later, y'all.